I'm not surprised at all whatsoever. I just Howie Roseman, I just don't. There's just something about you. I just can't believe you and anything you say because these stupid rumors come out, and I'm tired of it. I mean, we're not even the NFL season's not even over yet. We still have a Super Bowl to watch and enjoy, and we got to deal with this. There is rumors coming out. Okay, Wednesday night there was a lot of rumors coming out. Okay, that Albert Beer has said most likely team best guess is where Russell Wilson is going to go is the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, now other reports have said that the Steelers have been interested, which is a new team that came up, and the Washington Commanders is another team that all we know right now is Washington is really considering going after a veteran quarterback. That news has came out. Okay. We haven't heard that Eagles are going after. You'll never hear Eagles are going after a veteran quarterback. You'll never hear that. You'll never hear anything direct like that because this team is always under the radar. Okay, this team pops up when they want to pop up at the right time to make a move. I can't even talk right now. I mean, this is crazy. Howie Roseman, okay, at the end of the year press conference after our loss in that wild card game, said that Jalen Hurts was our starting quarterback. Do you guys understand when Howie Roseman doesn't say that we're going to be aggressive, we end up being aggressive? All the times that Howie Roseman says we're going to be aggressive, we're literally the total opposite. If you guys noticed that, okay? He has never said in any press conference that he was going to be aggressive. Okay. Which means he's going to do the complete opposite. And I think there's going to be a lot of changes. Like I said, this has nothing to do with me wanting this, okay? Wanting Jalen Hurts gone next year, Russell Wilson being the quarterback. This has nothing to do with it. Whether it's Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, I don't care who it is, okay? All I'm saying is this. I do not trust that little weasel and Howie Roseman. I just don't. Okay? I don't. That's why, like I said, guys, before the 2021 season, okay? Before the 2021 season, Howie Roseman took weeks to name a starting quarterback. Like, what was it, a week before the Falcons game? Finally, we got the name of our starting quarterback in Jalen Hurts. Throughout the season, 3 quarters down the way of the season, we see Howie Roseman literally at the Kenny Pickett-Sam Howell game. 2 quarterbacks coming out of this draft. Then, end of the year press conference goes on after the loss to Tampa Bay in the wild card. And he says, Jalen Hurts is the starting quarterback. And then all of a sudden, Senior Bowl week, and Howie Roseman was following Malik Willis all over the place. All over the place. Not just him, Kenny Pickett as well, but mostly Malik Willis. Following him everywhere he goes. All the dots are starting to connect just a little bit. Not yet. We're not there yet because it's really early right now. But guys, free agency is next month, okay? A Russell Wilson trade could take, this isn't going to be a one-day done deal. This is going to take a lot of patience with a trade like this for a very important player because you don't know what draft picks you're giving up. You don't know if you're going to give some players away or you can acquire players, okay? But there's no doubt in my mind that this is probably going to happen. I don't know. I don't know. Is it an Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter report? Definitely not, okay? But I believe that Howie Roseman is monitoring the situation. I'm telling you right now that is what he's doing. I promise you, okay? He doesn't fool me, and he shouldn't fool you either, guys, because we're smarter. We know what he does. This is why saying that Jalen Hurts is starting quarterback at the end of the year, okay, is telling me, is literally put, why is he even telling the league? Why is he even letting the whole league know, that letting the news come out that Jalen Hurts is starting quarterback in 2022? Because I said, when I made that video about when he said that, I didn't believe him. I said, well, that was pretty quick. Pretty fast. Okay. I don't believe it. Like I said, I don't know if Jalen Hurts is going to be the starting quarterback next year. I have no idea. But I'm telling you right now, Howie could screw this up instantly. If Russell Wilson costs 2 first-round picks in 2022, this coming draft, you're down to 1 first-round pick. You trade for Russell Wilson, you're competing. If you're trading for Russell Wilson, you're trying to be a Super Bowl contender. That's what a Russell Wilson trade is going to do. Russell Wilson wants to win now, probably. Okay? If the Eagles have something to where they can get a DK Metcalf in this deal on top of him, yeah, maybe it could work. I don't know. Russell Wilson comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, he's going to obviously have players that want to play for him as well. Not saying that Jalen Hurts will not attract free agents or players that want to be traded to this team, but, either way, it will work. Eagles finally have cap space. We're finally under the cap, which means we do not owe money, which means we have money to spend. Okay? This is the problem. I don't know. I don't want this team to be in cap hell again, because really at the end of the day, guys, most teams are in cap hell when they're paying a franchise quarterback and you're signing all these players and you have a short window or a long-term window, depending, to compete when you get a roster together. When you sign a Russell Wilson, give him a new contract, 33 years old, whatever he is, okay, there's only a certain amount of time he's going to be able to play. Is he going to play like Tom Brady in his 40s? I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe he could. I have no idea. I never said that Russell Wilson can't play. In our financial situation right now, I just don't think it's the right move. I don't. I am totally 100% down to start Jalen Hurts next year, this year in 2022. Okay, I have no problem with that. And on top of everything else, okay, use your resources that you literally built up for this year. Use some of your cap space to sign some future players. Use those draft picks, at least 2 of them, to get 3 guys for 2 first rounders and a second rounder, to get 3 guys that could start on the football field day 1. Okay? That's what we need. This defense needs a rebuild. We don't know if Jason Kelce is retiring. We might have to add another right guard. You have to trade or sign a receiver to complement Devontae Smith and get Quez Watkins obviously more snaps. And this quarterback and Jalen Hurts, obviously we are not paying him right now, which means that there is more time. Okay? Jalen Hurts has 2022 to prove to us if he's going to be worth the franchise money. And if he is not, probably we'll trade him after 2022 if he does play for us this year with one more year, one cheap contract year left on his deal. And then, you could probably get a draft pick for it. I don't care what it is. Depending on how he plays, I don't know. Okay. Team's got a lot of holes defensively, and I'm not saying to win a Super Bowl you need an above average defense, because really it's a passing league and you don't have to have a shutout defense. You need to have an offense. You got to put points on the board, okay? And our defensive coordinator is a whole nother story. I'm not going to get into all these other things, but this is what goes into it. This affects our draft, because if Howie Roseman can somehow get Russell Wilson and rob Seattle, and I don't know, because 2 first-round picks for 22, if that's going to be the case, I'm not into it. I'm really not. Then it's more pressure on us to get that right player, whether it's pick 15, 16, or 19. Okay? I don't know. I have no clue what's going to happen, but I am not surprised. I'm really not, because I freaking knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it this whole time. I said to myself, I'm like, that little weasel shithead, okay, he knows what he's doing. Okay, we can't be stupid to be like, oh, Jalen Hurts is the quarterback. He said it. He's a quarterback for next year. Let me tell you something. He said that Carson Wentz wasn't going to get traded. And guess what? It happened. It happened. Okay? It happened. So at this point, we got to just be patient. Don't go crazy. And just wait till all this is over. Because I'm telling you right now, I will not. Look, if Jalen Hurts becomes a quarterback, then fine, great. Then I guess, but the Eagles have the most draft picks in the league. That's what I'm saying. So if the Seattle Seahawks take a phone call from the Eagles, they're staying on the phone. I don't know what the draft picks are for the Steelers. I don't know what the draft picks are for Washington, but I don't think Washington has more draft picks than us, especially more first-round picks. Okay? Steelers, I have no idea what they have draft pick-wise, and I highly doubt they have more picks than the Eagles this year. Doubt it. Okay, the Eagles are going to be first in line on the phone, okay, to work something out. I don't believe Jalen Hurts is the quarterback yet. Until I really know, I don't care what Howie Roseman said. I don't give a crap, okay? I don't care what Howie Roseman said, okay? Talk is cheap, okay? Why would Howie Roseman just say that? Just for no reason to say he's a starting quarterback for 2022. Just to let everybody know what the Eagles are doing. But I believe it's a smokescreen to get another quarterback. At the end of the day, I'm not right about things, okay? Every year I'm wrong about a lot of things. But I like the speculation. I like how we can get into it and be terrified, but yet, not really excited because I'm not really into getting Russell Wilson. Other fans definitely might be. Okay, I'm doing what's good for the roster going into 2022 and building this team to what it can be if they switch quarterbacks. You trade one of those first-round picks in 22 in this draft. Get another first-round pick in 23. You get 2 first-round picks in 2023. So if Jalen Hurts does not work out, you go get your guy. You go get your quarterback. Okay? That's what I'm saying. That's really it. I'm not surprised. I'm not. I saw this and I was like, of course. I just know. It's not going to say Eagles aren't going to let these guys put reports out saying, oh, they're definitely going for him. I'm telling you, the Eagles are going to pop up at the right moment in their time when we the fans least expect it. And it's going to happen. I mean, if it doesn't, good. But you know what? If it does, I'm trying to stay calm and to say that I really hope he doesn't give up the farm for one quarterback that got away from Howie Roseman a long time ago. Okay, this is the one that got away from Howie Roseman, Russell Wilson. This is the one that got away. Okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. But times are changing. This team needs to get back on track. I don't want to be this rental team for the next 2 years where, okay, we get Russell Wilson. We're going to spend all of our money. We're going to restructure. Because that's what we could do, guys. Like, we could probably build a super team this year if he really wanted to. We have the cap space. You can restructure to make more room for money this year. But you're going to take those bigger cap hits in the next couple of years. And that's what's going to suck about it. Then if you don't make it to the Super Bowl and you can't compete and just say you build a team, and just like I said, guys, like, doesn't matter. You watched the Giants last year, overrated, signed all these guys to free agency, spent all this money, and it got them absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. So you just waste all that money, and then they're back to rebuilding the team again. So it's just a failure could happen that simple. We don't know. It comes down to the quarterback. And then if you get Russell Wilson in here, is the coaching going to be good? Is Shane Steichen going to be a good offensive coordinator to put these guys in the right positions? Hey, do I think Russell Wilson would be better for our offense as of like a throwing aspect to where he can get guys can get open and he will make those throws? Definitely. But at the same time, Jalen Hurts is not getting paid franchise money right now. This team isn't. We're not loaded. This roster is not loaded right now. Okay, if we were a quarterback away, Sure. I mean, let's make a run, but we're not in that situation right now. I don't know what Howie Roseman's thinking if we're in that situation, if we're a Super Bowl contender. I have no idea, okay? Do I think there's talent on this team to build around? Yes. Do I think there's players that probably shouldn't be here, or maybe there's a couple trades they could probably make? Sure. But it's all about making those picks, and obviously, you could trade for players, you could sign free agents, you could do whatever you want. They can overhaul and just spend all this money, be under the cap for the next few years, and keep restructuring contracts and digging us in another hole that we really shouldn't be in. Because finally, Howie Roseman has done the right thing, has got us 3 first-round picks, has got us cap space. Under the cap, we don't owe any money. We have money to spend, finally. But you do this trade, there's just more pressure on Howie Roseman. And it's probably a better thing. If Howie Roseman screws up, who knows? Hasn't got an extension yet, so we'll find out about that. And it really doesn't matter if the extension, there's GMs that get fired that are owed for another few years, even more years. So it doesn't really matter. I can't really see Howie Roseman being fired even this year, next year. I mean, he's here to stay at this point, as we know. So other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't want to make this long. I know it's a 16-minute video. It's a long video. But trust me, I hope you watched the whole thing. And if you did, thank you. I appreciate it, just to get my point across. And that's it. So I hope you have a fantastic day, fantastic weekend this weekend, and definitely excited for the draft and other things. So I'm going to keep an eye on this and look out for it. So other than that, that's pretty much it. And I will see you guys later. SHAKESQUAD up, follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.